Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today the Houston Texans have signed tight end Dalton Keene, who was a third-round pick with the New England Patriots in the 2020 NFL Draft. Houston Texans with Nick Caserio have yet to sign another former New England Patriot. Dalton Keene, a guy who, for a third-round draft pick, has probably been very disappointing in a lot of people's books. Was drafted in the third round of the 2020 NFL Draft, and has only played in like 5 or 6 games, and that was in his rookie year. Had 5 targets and 3 receptions for 16 receiving yards in his rookie year, and since then has not played in any game after that in his career. Injuries have been a problem for him. Patriots waived him in August of 2022, so they did give him a chance the next year, 2021. I think injuries were a problem for him, and also getting playing time was a problem for him. Didn't play at all in the 2021 season for the New England. Then throughout I think he did play solid in preseason, but he didn't make the 53-man roster. Then I think he just went bouncing back. I do know he was on the Eagles at some point. Didn't play any games for anybody, but now the Houston Texans have signed him, and this is right after a couple Texans tight ends are injured. Dalton Schultz is they haven't put him on the injury report. At least I don't think they have, and he took a hard hit the other day in training camp practice to Jimmy Ward. It is a good thing that Jimmy Ward is looking really good, but that's good for the Texans defense. But what's not good for the Texans offense is Dalton Schultz went to the blue tent after that hit. Shouldn't be out long term, but right now during training camp he is out as of last couple days of camp, and maybe could. I don't think Dalton Schultz will play in the first Texans training camp, the first Texans preseason game, which is August 10th. That's only 9 days away. I don't think Schultz. I don't even think there. I thought there was a potential chance Schultz wouldn't play even if he was healthy, but now I think Schultz probably won't play. Tegan Quantanaro, the Texans draft pick from last year, I can't remember what round we picked him in. Looked solid throughout his rookie year, but he's on the pup list right now, and who knows when he'll be healthy to return for the Texans. So right now, only a couple of Texans tight ends right now that they have available throughout training camp is Brevin Jordan, Eric Tomlinson, Jordan Murray, and there's one other guy, I think it's Mason Shrek. So those are really the only guys that are available. So it made sense with Tegan Quantanaro down, and the Texans opening up a roster spot the other day by waiving Amari Rodgers, and not only Tegan Quantanaro, injured, but so is maybe now Dalton Schultz, and could miss a couple more days of training camp. And also, Dalton Keene is a former New England Patriot, and you know how Nick Caserio loves his former Patriots. This signing does make sense. It'd be interesting to see him play because nobody's really seen him play in a while. So for a guy who hasn't played in an NFL game since 2020, a real NFL game, not including preseason or anything, or training camp or anything like that, it's going to be interesting to see if. I do believe he will be on the Texans roster when the Houston Texans face his former team in week 1 of the preseason, New England. He'll be playing back where he used to play for 3 receptions and 16 yards. I do believe Dalton Keene will be able to play in that game, but to be honest with you guys, I don't think you'll see him much after that. To be honest with you guys. But these are our thoughts on the signing for the Texans. That's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Texans.